Hi guys, my name is Anastasia, welcome to my London vlog. I'm back from Miami, you probably can't tell, and it's all because I've been really good about wearing my sunscreen. I was wearing SPF 50 every single day, and my body is a little more tanned, but my face is not. Good stuff. It's been 3 days since I got back, so I did edit a little video which is now live on my channel. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out. And I'll be honest, I had a bit of a Miami blues since getting back here. It's not about even sunlight, because in Miami it does get dark quite early. Oh, calm down. But it's more about the whole weather and colors around you, because in Miami everything is bright, colorful and spacious, while in London you do feel quite cramped and everything is more or less monotone or grey toned. So I had a bit of withdrawal symptoms of maybe I should just move to Miami. Of course I can't just move to Miami because I need a working visa and things like that. I've been pretty envious of people who live there because it's seriously incredible. Of course all of my impressions and good thoughts about Miami are through eyes of a tourist. I don't really know how it's like to live there. Of course I haven't seen ins and outs of it. I've been there just once for 4 days. It doesn't really tell you much, but I liked it. The mix of cultures, the diversity, the location, the sea, how warm it was, and also had a great opportunity to practice a lot of Spanish, because a lot of people in Miami don't even speak English. They speak Spanish, especially people who just moved there for work, and a lot of Uber drivers. So it was a nice, lovely touch to speak both languages while I was there. And of course it's quite pricey, but if you go to food markets on the weekends, food is quite cheap. All the fruits are amazing tasting. I've also entered the competition I want to do in March. I'm just waiting for the email confirmation, and then I will let you know what it is and what it is exactly. There's actually 2 I'm thinking, even maybe 3, but 2 for now. They both will qualify me for IVB Pro card. That is the ultimate dream. Another thought I've been having since being back to London is how really easy it is to make content and make beautiful videos while living in a beautiful location. I'm not dissing London or making excuses, you can still make beautiful videos here, but of course it's a little different when you are surrounded by these colors and the sea, and yeah. I think I would definitely be better in my game if I was living in Miami. But having said that, I have to embrace the dark side. Not the dark side, but I just have to embrace my English winter here and just work with what I have, because this is fine. Limitation gives you a bit more creativity because you're restricted and you have to think outside the box. So the plan for today, work at home, and then in the evening I have an event that I'm going to with my Russian friend AnastasiaOva. You've seen her on my channel before because she's a WBFF bikini pro, and we're going to this event called Fresh Fitness Foods, and this is a meal prep company. I've never actually used them. I heard great things. I think there will be other people from WBFF, other pros, getting more inspired and getting more in touch with the fitness community here in London. Transformations, or I stole it from here. Sprouts with nuts and some kind of potato? What is it? Potato? No, yeah, I don't know what this is. Are you excited, Anna? I'm so excited. Nobody's starting though. Everybody's shy.
We've called this package the Urban Paleo package, and I'll talk a little bit about that and what paleo is briefly for you. As some of you may or may not know, paleo is a concept around eating in the way that our ancestors did. In a lot of ways that's very difficult to do nowadays. I'll give you one example: corn-fed chicken. They didn't have corn to feed their chickens back then. Even the chickens that we have today didn't look anything like they did 2.5 million years ago. The similarity between today and 2.5 million years ago, in a lot of ways, although we have evolved slightly, is humans themselves. We've evolved a little over that period, but our food has rapidly evolved, especially in the last 100 years. If you consider from 50 million years ago to 2.5 million years ago, food did not change a great deal. We went from being almost entirely vegetarian, we started to learn to hunt and all these kinds of things, and then eventually we had a quite meat-based diet, or a lot of fruits, vegetables, a lot of things that were found in foraging, and then it became very dependent on where you lived in the world. which is why there's greater intolerances in certain parts of the world than there are. To give you an example, the Eskimos ate 95% of their calories came from meat, and these days they're very able to process meat. In certain Asian countries, they didn't get dairy for a very, very long time, and that's why they often have difficulty with dairy nowadays. That our human bodies haven't evolved a lot. In the last 100 years, our food has evolved. Maybe too much is what the paleo package talks about, and often what we try to strive for at Fresh Fitness Food is obviously natural ingredients, fresh ingredients coming delivered to people as quickly as possible, whole ingredients. Before we had to go out and hunt and obviously burn a lot of calories doing that, and the food wasn't as accessible. We would naturally fast for periods and then we would go back to eating again, whereas nowadays processed foods are so readily available, cheap and easy because of the way that society's been set up. So this diet offers a structure for people. You can call it whatever you want, but essentially it's clean eating in a way that might be better for our body. Everything's okay in limitation obviously, but this offers people a real structure. And that's what this package is about. So if you want to go paleo and you don't want to do it on Fresh Fitness Food, there's a very simple, easy structure there for you. But otherwise, we've got an amazing package and we deliver daily. Enjoy your meal, and there's dessert to follow.
This is cauliflower. Beautiful. So me and Anna enjoying ourselves. So now we have a quick break and then off to eat some dessert. We're so excited. We're already pretty full, but there's always room for dessert. We have to be there in 4 minutes sharp. Sure. Come on. Wow.
Like this, proper PALEO.
Oh, look how beautiful. They're throwing things literally. They're just making our dessert on the table. Thank you. How did they make that? So it's basically like a chocolate mousse on the top with some kind of berry thing around, and the base is, I think it's just solid chocolate. Everything is so beautiful and Christmassy at night. Finished the event and jumping home now, but just look at the beautiful streets of London, especially in Central. Everything is so Christmassy. Love it. It's about 7:30 a.m. I'm probably one of the few people early this morning up going to the gym. As you can see, it's quite cold. It's really cold, especially after Miami. I just decided to train because I just couldn't really sleep well last night, and it's really funny because I thought I would avoid jet lag altogether because it's only 5-hour difference between Miami and London. But first 2 days I was great, and the last 2 days I wasn't great, so I just couldn't fall asleep until like 2 or 3 in the morning. So I've decided on a more aggressive way to deal with it is by forcing myself to wake up really early and go to the gym, because it's probably the best remedy. And my gym, Muscle Work, is not open until 10, so I need to go to EasyGym.
That's fantastic. Hope you guys have a good day.
Can you please also have a cappuccino? Grande.
Grande cappuccino.
Yes. And no, definitely not fasting today. Too early for the gym and this, everything. And this is how Oxford Street looks in the morning. Nobody's here. And yes, I'm back on this road. I was here last night, guys, and the event was hosted by Fresh Fitness Food, which is this premium London-based meal prep service. It was a beautiful dinner setup because they're launching their new PALEO dinner menu, and they literally fed us so much. Have you guys ever used meal prep? I'm thinking maybe I should try it for a few days when I do my prep very soon. But it's just because I work from home, I always have the luxury to cook myself. But it tasted so nice that I'm actually considering now maybe I should try it. There are a lot of shops that are doing Black Friday today and yesterday. Black Friday, Black Friday. We don't even celebrate Thanksgiving here. I think they're just trying to catch on to the American fashion. Black Friday. But to be honest, I'm so overwhelmed with all the sales. I just don't know what to buy. Everything is on sale. Morning pigeons. Another one Black Friday. God. It's just too much. I feel like you just don't even have to say you're doing a Black Friday. People just assume. This shop is not doing Black Friday. Clearly, it's so popular. Fashion. Oh God, broken glass. Walking by a pub, and I love how neatly it was cleaned and organized after last night. This is a true example of when everything is orderly. It makes you happy subconsciously. All changed. This is my outfit. I'm wearing a baggy Adidas t-shirt and also my Sarda Silva leggings, which are also kind of resembling Adidas with the stripes, and my Adidas AKTs. So I'm like an Adidas girl. Let's do this. All mine. Yes. Finished training, now it's time to get home, get some proper breakfast and take out my Lola. Coming out of the gym and now it's sunny! Yes! Still frosty and cold, but sunny! This is good. Life is good. It is still 9 AM and I'm so glad that it's still early because most of the shops are closed except for this sporty one, which means I can't go shopping, I can't spend any extra money. Having my pretty classic breakfast, which is quite big today. I'm having 250 grams of cottage cheese, fat-free, and then 3 whole scrambled eggs, and my huge coffee, because you can never have enough. Lola is ready to go for a walk. I got her this little winter jacket because it's getting really cold in London. Right now it's about +2 Celsius. And of course she's a Frenchie, she doesn't have an undercoat, she just has one layer of little hairs. Now we made it to Primrose Hill for our little late morning walk. And look at that, they're already selling Christmas trees. Wow! And just like that, Lola is naked because she's getting too hot now in the park, running around and it's really sunny. Playing with the doggies. Yes! Come on! Half an hour later, look at the state of my Lola. Look at all the mud. Tired now.
And I made something really fun. I made a DIY Play-Doh for stress release, but to make it...
Now it's 7 PM and I'm drowned in the project of doing an itinerary for me and Lola to go to Spain for Christmas to see my parents. And it's such a crazy journey because I'm traveling from London to New Haven, which is a port town in the UK. From there I'm taking a ferry with Lola to Dieppe, which is a French city. From Dieppe I'm taking a train to Paris through another French city. But in Dieppe I also need to upgrade my ticket because I can't pay for a pet online. I need to buy it there and I need to pick up the ticket there as well. And then we're staying in Paris for the night, and first thing in Paris in the morning we're traveling from Paris to Barcelona, which will be the longest train journey. Then we're staying in Barcelona for a night. My parents are arriving and then my auntie is arriving and we're all going to the Airbnb house that we rented. And then the same journey in January, but it's such a crazy thing because I need to think of every single thing, especially on the way back. I need to book a special appointment with the vet so that Lola is all clear to come. And yeah, I'm just trying to calculate everything to the minute, print every single confirmation, so I just have a completely peace of mind. To make my life a little easier, I will be shipping my suitcase that I will need there probably in advance because it's quite cheap. I've seen the fees, it's about 20 to 30 pounds to ship the suitcase. It will just take the headache away because if I'm traveling with a dog all the way there, plus having a suitcase. I think it will be just a bit too much. Double checking every single rule on the trains because some French trains require for her to have a muzzle, and I got one a few weeks ago but it didn't work for her, so I need to find one that suits her. Also think in advance about food, packing list. So yeah, I'm just trying to sort it all out in the next few days so that I can have it completely out of my head. I've printed all the confirmations and I've labeled them so I don't lose anything. And I've done intermittent fasting today, not on purpose. I started eating at 7:30 by having my coffee before the gym, and I finished eating at 4 p.m, which made it 8.5 hour window, which was fine, quite long, but I stopped eating at 4 p.m. and now it's 7 p.m. Luckily, I'm not hungry. I'm still a bit sleepy, tired, but I didn't have a nap. I just pushed through. And hopefully I will sleep well tonight because I really want to get back to my normal routine and even improve my circadian rhythm to go to bed earlier, wake up earlier, because it will be just so much better for my biological clock, for everything to function, for my fat to be gone more smoothly during the prep. Yeah, these are just some little updates. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. Thank you for watching.